Oh, man. Let's see. They're actually... Logan's outpacing me. Is Logan on 147? Is he on 147 right now? Or is he on... Yeah, because he did a round after Wildcat. But I think he only did one, right? He did one and then saw the draft, I think. Yeah. So he's outpacing me. But if you think about it, it is interesting. It's like, okay, that's... So he's... Round 9 is really where it... after that, it gets easier, right? So it's like round 10 to 20... to 20. I mean, that's 11 rounds. And then you only have to get to round, what? Halfway through round 20... Not 8? Yeah, halfway through round 28 to get to 200. So only... Yeah, so 29 would be 203. And... Well, I guess completing round 29. So you have to complete 28 and then go halfway through round 29. So he's completed 21. So he has to complete 7.5 more. That's not that bad. 7.5 more rounds of 31 IV. It's nothing. It is nothing. All right, let's get into the draft. 8 more rounds, 56. Yeah, I guess that's true. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Chuckle 1. I've probably taken Chuckle 1 in a lower round before. No type, no phrase. I don't know about in like these 31 IV rounds. I probably took it to be silly in a lower round one time. You got the wrong rock bug. Armada 1. That's actually not horrible. I haven't done Armada 1 31 IV calcs. Well, let's do 3 IVs, doubles. Armada 1 against like... Yeah, we'd have to be not intimidated to kill these things. Oh, we didn't kill Gyarados 1. Kill Gyarados 2 though. That's still decent damage against a Lottie. Protect is interesting. No prize. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Ursaring 4 shows up again. Ursaring 4. Not a bad mon. Not a bad mon. I guess I can always protect with EQ too. Oh jeez. Why the non-speed Metagross? Come on. No, that's not 6, is it? This was Earthquake Shadow. Oh, this is 7, right? Yeah. Gosh, Meta 7. Oh, jeez. I mean, I've used Meta 7 before. It's workable. What's up, Hughes? Meta 7. It's workable. It's workable. Really tough for the fires, though. I would almost feel more comfortable leading Ursaring or Maldo and having meta in the back, I think. Yeah, that's a nice calc right there. If it's Flash Fire, if it's not Intimidate. Ursaring could always just Rock Slide for chip on the other Mon. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait. Thick Fat, please. Yes. So that could actually be something I take in the back for meta. Potentially. Or I could lead it. So far, this is kind of weird. This is kind of a weird draft so far. Like, let's see. Oh my gosh, so many, like, Earthquake Mons. Oh, jeez. I don't like Swampert 2. It's just way too frail. Well, I gotta let my dog in. So the only thing is, Latier Mence last. Which one? I'm thinking it's gonna be a weird one, like a Latias for. Wait, well, what? I guess what items do we have? We have Lum. We have Lum. We could be Lum. We don't have leftovers, right? Or do we have leftovers too? Could be Latias 4. Yeah, because the double ups, you don't know which one you're going to get hit with all the time. Latias 4. Oh, that's the Lum we get. It is debond. So it is debond, which is kind of interesting. Because, like, Snorlax could swap in for this. I mean, Levitate. I could... This is annoying, because... I feel like I kind of have to take this, unfortunately. Because of the fighting types for Lax. Gosh, Ursaring's such a good Pokemon, though. Like, Bright Powder has so much upside. Do I need meta? Because the awkward thing, here's the awkward thing, is if I take meta, I mean, I get nice Ice Punch stuff. I guess I could go with the Quick Claw upside of Swampert. Technically, I could just lead Lax Mischievous. That's not even that horrible, I guess. Is that actually that bad? Hold on, let me think about this. But I guess, do I even... the problem is... I don't kill, like, Machamps. Right? That's not even an invested Machamp. So, like... I'm doing 68. What about, like, Machamp 1? I'm doing 56. I need something to do, like, 40. Which Meta Earthquake's gonna do it. Ursaring Earthquake also outspeeds and does it. The weird thing is, like, if I lead meta... So let's say I lead meta. And Mischievous, right? I mean, let's say I run into, like, an Arcanine. I guess Arcanine doesn't kill with Overheat, because I'm 31 IVs. I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. I guess I can't run into Snorlax if I take Snorlax. I mean, I'm definitely taking Snorlax. I think in the back, it could be interesting to set up, though. I mean, the debond is nice. I mean, debond just takes out Lotties automatically. I think what would even... Because there's no Snorlaxes. I'm taking meta, so there's going to be no Metagross. Well, I might not take meta. But if I did, there would be no meta. Like, what else has a really strong Shadow Ball, even? Or Crunch. Gengar 2. Gengar 2, which we outspeed and pretty much KO. Do we kill all Gengars? Oh, I guess that's all... Yeah, they'd all be the same. It's a pretty good chance to KO. It's kind of nice. So I guess if Arcanines don't see kills, then, like, really nothing should see kills, right? Yeah. If Arcanine 3 barely sees a kill, then I can be pretty confident that if there's a fire type, it's going to fire into meta. In which case I swap into Snorlax. I don't care if I get burned. I can just heal up. I kind of like that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, the only benefit to going Ursaring over meta is I'm faster than the fighting types I need to be faster than. So it doesn't really matter there. Like, I'm faster than Hariyama. I'm faster than Machamp. Like, the ones I gotta need the double ups on. I'm not faster than Breloom, but I can just Oko Breloom. So I'm faster than the fighting types I need to be faster than. And nothing's really gonna see KOs on Ursaring. And, like, 2 normals really isn't that bad. I do like that. I mean, because Double Edge is so strong. And Bright Powder has so much upside. The only benefit to taking... I mean, am I really even scared of meta, though? But I guess the benefit to meta is really just, like, Salamances, but, like, do I even really care about Salamances with Snorlax? I guess they could be annoying. It is nice to just Oko Menses, that's for sure. Shell Ball's not really that useful of an item. Like, Ursaring just... I guess the Ursaring doesn't Oko, so I would have to hit him with Missy, which is the same. So I do... I guess, okay, the only thing about Ursaring that's kind of interesting is Double Edge is a good move, right? Because if I see, like, I am really at risk of fighting types for sure. Obviously, Missy's really good. But, like, if I see a... well, let's say Missy goes down. Let's say Missy does debond and I go down or something like that, or I take out a Mon. There's a 2v2. Meta and Snorlax versus 2 other things. So the awkward thing there is Snorlax doesn't want to Earthquake next to Meta. Because I would just KO it. After, like, a curse, probably. Yeah, I mean, assuming I had some chip, I guess I would die. So I can't really Earthquake with meta, or with Snorlax. I can only Earthquake with meta, which is just gonna be its best move most of the time. And Snorlax is just gonna sit there cursing. Hopefully I don't get crit by meta. Whereas if I have Ursaring and Snorlax, I mean, Snorlax can EQ. That's not that big of a deal. And I wonder how much it does to Ursaring. But the other thing is I can just Double Edge with Ursaring, which is so good. I guess ironically, Earthquake does roughly the same... Oh, wait. that does roughly the same to Earth Ring. Because I still had meta. Yeah, +1 doesn't even, I mean, maybe a crit. But like Double Edge is such a good move. And Aerial Ace is nice in certain scenarios. Like what if I face a Meganium, right? Wouldn't I want Ace? Or like or those annoying double teamers? Wouldn't I want Ace over I guess D-Bond can help. This is interesting. Swampert, I don't think is a no. I think is a no-go. I mean, the cool thing is meta draws fire moves. I mean, honestly, the biggest benefit of taking meta would be I don't have to face meta, but that's not even that big of a deal. Snorlax should be able to handle metas. I guess meta has Brick Break, which is kind of annoying. That's kind of strong. A Double Edge is a good move though, and Bright Powder's so nice for the upside. I don't know. I just don't know if Shell Bell really helps that much. Do I ever need Thunder Punch for something? I guess Gyarados. Not really, because I have T-Bolt Missy. Does Missy Oko Gyarados? Gyarados 2, yeah. Not 1, of course. 4 to roll. That's fine. 4, I just wall 4, doesn't matter. 3. Gosh. Is it weird? Is it bad to take 2 normals? I mean, I'm definitely lower defenses, higher HP, lower speed, but I don't know that 90 is going to matter that much. I guess there are a decent number of things, like the Nidos. Oh, they're 91. Oh, I was thinking of Nido Queen, I guess. 82. But like I'm outspeeding Laprases and stuff. Like 75 is not bad. I'm outspeeding a decent number of things. I just like that they're not going to see KOs on Ursaring. I mean, technically, we could swap it out for a faster EQer or like an Intimidator or something, like a Salamence, or even a Lottie with Earthquake. An Earthquake Lottie would be interesting. I just don't like this meta. I don't know. I guess I am immune to Intimidate, which is kind of nice. But like, okay, let's say I see a Lottie. They could crit kill me. I could just kill them. I mean, I just kill with a double up. It is nice not having to bank on it. I'm trying to think what I would need Ice Punch for. Like, what's Missy? I guess... Blissey I'm fine against with Lax. Honestly, the biggest upside is not having to face Metagross. That's like the biggest upside that I see here. I feel like Ursaring's kind of the better Pokemon aside from that. Gosh, double edge is so strong, and I used it earlier. The other thing is that I like actually is that I'm not weak to Earthquake. That actually might make me pick Earth Ring here. Gosh, that's so annoying. Because Doug Trios outspeed me. There's going to be like honestly, Mischievous doesn't do great into like Flygon. Right? Yeah, I don't even 2-hit KO. I mean, yes, I can kill flying types, but that's... I think I gotta take Earth Ring. I think I gotta go double normal. Fighting types are definitely gonna be scary. But, like, Metagross doesn't even do that well into fighting types. Oh, Metagross 7. I mean, like, if I got in a 1v1, like, I'm not even in that good a position. I gotta take Earth Ring here. Here we go. No type, no phrase. Leaving the meta. Missy 4. My Pokemon have too much power. There's a Gyarados. Hopefully it's not Gyarados 1. I guess it's likely to be Gyarados 2. Honestly, I'm tempted to swap in Lax. It resets Intimidate, and I don't really mind if Glalie does anything stupid to me. I mean, I would get a free hit on whatever's in the back, I suppose, but... So it's likely Gyarados 2, which would make it not Glalie 3, and it's likely Glalie 4 anyways. How much does Crunch and Shadow Ball do into Missy? Although... I guess I could stay in Rock Slide on the chance that it is Gyarados 1. It would be ideal just... Or even if it's Gyarados 4, it would be nice to just get the KO right off the bat, I suppose. It would be nice to get the KO right off the bat. Gyarados 1, I'm doing 70. Oh, wait, I'm not 3 IV. What am I saying? I am minus 170. Ooh, I would have to double edge it. I guess double edge wouldn't even do... I guess I don't even care about damage on Glalie. I want the 100% accurate double edge. So I might as well just do that. I could double edge something in the back. That's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, let's just get the KO. Because if we get a KO here and then Missy can debond, we're pretty free. Alright, could be 2, 3, 4. Don't know. Flareon is Quick Claw, which is annoying. Oh, and Glalie going to Earthquake. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, that's why I didn't want to take meta, is like, there's so many mons that they're going to auto Earthquake in. And it's like, without Mash, I wouldn't even be able to take out Glalie, which is annoying. Okay. Do we even care what Flareon that was? Glalie 3 or 4. Although, it pretty much has to be Glalie 4. I guess it could have been Flareon 1. Kind of curious. Glalie 3 against Flareon 1. Earthquake. Oh, yeah. It could have been Flareon 2, I suppose. Yeah, it couldn't have been. It's not high risk, so it couldn't have been 3 or 4. Could technically have been Flareon 2, but it's probably Flareon 1. And really, we don't really know what Glalie it was. I guess we'll maybe figure it out here. Probably not. Let's see. Alright. Let's see here. 141. Solid team. Gyarados is an interesting pick. Second match next. Ground, slow and steady. Interesting. Ground, slow and steady. The thing is with Gyarados, I feel like I would end up swapping it out a lot. I mean, I shouldn't be that bad into grounds with Earth Ring. Like technically, I could take Glalie because it has Earthquake, and it was likely Glalie 4. I didn't see Shell Bell, and I could just beam stuff, but that'd be. I mean, that would have been fine as a draft, but I like Earth Ring better. But ground, slow and steady. I'm trying to think. Like Claydol 2. No, Claydol 2 is preparation. Wow, it's really Quag 2, is it? Which is kind of funny. That wouldn't be. I mean, that would be fine. Donphan, Underspeeds, Claydol 1, it's whatever. Steelix isn't that bad. Missy should be okay into the grounds, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I want to take. I mean, Intimidate does help Missy live a couple hits, which is nice. Because it's normally, I guess it would die to Houndoom. But that's fine. I could always just swap out and then take it out with Earth Ring. Nidoqueen and Quagsire. That was one of them that I was calculating that outspeeds. So, okay, now we gotta look. So very, very likely to be Quag 2. Especially because Nidoqueen doesn't have a slow and steady move. So the annoying thing is, what does Nidoqueen's superpower do? Thankfully, it doesn't KO. The White Herb would let it potentially survive an Earthquake, but Missy is faster. But I don't KO. I do two-shot it. Number 1 does have Band. It could counter, so I either want to double it up this turn or just Psychic it and then double edge the Quag. The only problem with double edging is Superpower is going to do 64 to 76. And if I double edge Quag 2... oh, I guess I never die. Because I only take maximum of 21% recoil. And after a curse... Oh, I like that actually a lot better. So if I double edge, and then I Psychic, then I can go Psychic into Earthquake, and I'll Earthquake something in the back. Versus letting it come out this turn for free. I kind of like that. Let's double edge and Psychic. Oh gosh, I Destiny Bonded. Oh gosh, I misclicked. Oh gosh. Thank goodness it countered. That was so free. Earthquake, and I guess I'll Psychic now. For some reason I thought that the first move slot in Misdreavus's move pool was Psychic. That's why I just auto-clicked there. Oh, jeez. Okay. How much should I do to Quag? Quag probably is like 34, so I don't even know if Earthquake will kill, to be honest. But good thing I didn't go for the double up that turn. So it is Nidoqueen 1, which kind of does nothing to me. It does have Sludge Bomb. Into Earth Ring, which doesn't do that much. Okay. Yeah, we'll just Earthquake Psychic. We could always crit the Psychic, too. I guess we could have Psychic Quagsire. I guess both of them. Yeah, because Quagsire probably won't go down here. Oh, and for counter again. Okay, beautiful. Okay, no Focus Band. I don't even think Quag will die to this, to be honest. Yeah. Oh my. See, that would have been nice to Earthquake in the back. So that first plan would have worked absolutely perfectly. Does Raikou see a kill on Earthring? Probably not. Yeah. So we are fine to just Earthquake. And Mischievous 4. And what if it's like Raikou 2? Yeah, it never sees a kill. I guess we'll Psychic the... I'm trying to think what could happen. I guess we Psychic the Quag. I guess we Psychic the Quag and Double Edge. Well, I guess Raikou could crit me. No, I want an Earthquake. So Raikou could crit me. But yeah, let's just... I guess we could always debond. But if it crits the Ursaring right here, then that's kind of a waste. I'd rather just get rid of the Quag right now. Oh my gosh, see? T-Wave missed Bright Powder Ursaring. Bright Powder already coming in handy. Now, a Raikou is not a bad Pokemon to have. All right. Man, that's kind of annoying that I misplayed that by auto-clicking there. And just accidentally double-clicking. Because that would have been really cool to just Earthquake the Raikou in the back as it comes in. That would have been a beautifully executed plan. Third match. Let's see what it is. Grass. No phrase. You don't really want Raikou into that. This is a point where Sludge Bomb Nido would be good. No, we're not going to swap. Ursaring's too good. It's always Ursaring 4. Why does Ursaring 4 keep popping up? Arrow Ludi. Grass, no phrase. Huh. I don't like the arrow. Arrow 1 outspeeds. Arrow 2 outspeeds. Yeah, they all outspeed. I mean, technically I could kill with, like, T-Bolt Rock Slide. I guess I could save Missy. If they double me up, that's kind of annoying. Or do I just double edge the Ludi? Because there's another grass in the back. And I guess, well, I guess Ludi 2, 3, or 4 wouldn't be bad, although it's likely Ludi 2. So let's say it's... What could they do against Ursaring? So if it's Arrow... Even Arrow 2 doesn't do that much. I guess Arrow 3, like double edge, is 34. Okay, so let's say you do like 34. Even Ludi 2 is not doing like anything. I think I just double edge the Ludi, right? I guess it doesn't kill Ludi that one. Or 3 or 4, but then I would just ace the next turn, I suppose. Or do I just Rock Slide? That's so annoying that I don't outspeed. I mean, I don't know. I guess Ludi's 3 or 4 would be kind of annoying for me. But I guess, yeah. I guess I do want to double edge the Ludi, and then I can just Aerial Ace it the next turn if it lives. Missy's in a kind of a weird situation. I might end up swapping out the Missy next turn. Potentially. I could also just Aerial Ace and Rock Slide. I feel like Snorlax should be fine against any of the arrows, though. Although I guess the Choice Band ones are a little scary. Yeah, I could T-Bolt Rock Slide. I'm just worried about Rock Slide miss. Could also T-Bolt Double Edge the arrow. I guess I'd go for the arrow, right? Because if it's Ludi 1 or 2, Snorlax is fine. Or should be. I guess a Swift Swim Rain Dance here would be kind of annoying. And then we just get Rain Boosted Surfs off on me. $75. Rock Slide is 50. Wow. 75. I could even almost. No, I guess I would just double edge. Just double edge the arrow. Because then I can decide what to do with the Missy. I can just debond with Missy. Because if it's Ludi 3 or 4, it's not even doing damage to me. I can save Earth Ring, switch out to Lax, then Ace later on. Maybe that's the play. I gotta worry about boosts too, I suppose. Okay, no boosts. That's gotta be arrow 2 with damage. I did like 80. And they double me up. Okay. This should be fine. I'm glad I took out the arrow. And because it's Ice Beam Ludi, we actually know that we should KO with a double edge. Venu. Okay, this should be fine for Lax. So that's guaranteed arrow 2, which is actually so interesting over Earth Ring just because of the speed, but we'll have to think about that. Because it did like 80% to Missy. Yeah. There's no way that was arrow 1. Okay, so arrow 2 guaranteed. Ludi 2 guaranteed, only one with Ice Beam. And Venu is no 4 move, can't be 3. I think that's the only thing that we know. Yeah, can't be 3. So a Leech would be a little annoying. Curse doesn't even really help me right here. I guess I just Rock Slide. What else would I do? I guess Curse technically helps if it's double team. Or if it's Sludge Bomb. I guess Curse could technically help. I'll just double edge the Ludi and Curse. Sunny Day, okay. That actually helps because I can't get frozen. That actually helps a lot. Thank you, Venu. So I guess that has to be Venu 4, maybe? Because is Venu 1 this faster? I guess it would have speed tied. Okay. So it could be Venu 1. Technically. But either way, we're just double edging and rock sliding. Okay, we just Earthquake. Alright, I wonder how much Sludge Bomb crit would have done there. Probably not enough. And Solar Beam against Snorlax. Yeah, no way. Nothing. I guess we could have... Fourth match. Well, let's look at the phrase. No type, high risk. The arrow is interesting. I guess the only problem with arrow, now that I'm thinking about it, is Lottie's, right? Because I'm only doing like 50%, and Missy can't do 50%, and they KO me. So it's kind of annoying. I don't really like that, but man, there's like... See, that's what's annoying. It's like against so many teams, you can just go free easy mode, Earthquake, and then a move with Missy. But against certain teams, it's going to get really awkward. Which is what I don't like. No type high risk. Could see some fighting types. No, we're fine. Ooh, Blaziken. Oh, do we KO Blazikens? I guess Blaziken 1 wouldn't see a kill. Brick Break doesn't see a kill. It is kind of annoying though. Earthquake does see a kill. Always. I mean, it's really just Blaziken 2. Well, it's high risk, though. So, I guess what I'm tempted to do... There's two things I'm tempted to do here. I guess I'll look at some calcs. But... The two things are either attack meta and Earthquake, or Destiny Bond and Earthquake. So it's likely Blaziken 3 or 4. How fast is Meta 7? Barely outspeeds, that's so annoying. Meta 75 actually is kind of an annoying speed tier, I guess. So if they double me up, I'm pretty much dead, which is kind of annoying. But I don't necessarily want Lax to take a fighting move. If it was like Blaziken 2. It's likely Blaziken 3 or 4. Could be any meta. If it's Blaziken... So it's Blaziken 3. It's doing 50%. Doing 62%. Wait, why did I have a higher chance on 1? I thought I had a higher chance. Never mind. Blaziken 4. So I could just Oko Blaziken. That's another thought. The only problem with that is if it was Blaziken 3 and I missed the Oko and they doubled, like they just did Overheat and like a Meteor Mash into Earth Ring, then Blaziken would be at 1 HP. Which I guess wouldn't... I mean, then it would... Yeah, then it could reverse level Lax, which would be kind of annoying. Actually, it'd be really annoying. So meta... That's an annoying calc, but... So 29 to 35... See, I'll pick up the KO if I can just get the Earthquake off. And I have Bright Powder. I have Bright Powder. Yeah, Missy 4. Thanks, Nico. I mean, this is one where you kind of gotta just hope. That, I mean, with Bright Powder and Mash, I mean, it could be a Brick Break, maybe, we don't know. But I guess we'll look at damage to maybe help us. I mean, we gotta just go with the move. Earthquake, and we could T-Bolt. We could even paralyze the meta. I mean, Blaziken 4 surely doesn't KO Mischievous. Yeah, okay. If we Earthquake the Lax, it doesn't really matter. We're in like a 2v1. Let's get a para. Okay. Okay, Okay, that's bad. I did not want them to attack Ursaring. Okay, that did 103. Missed. Don't know who he targeted. Don't know who he targeted. I mean, that could have KO'd either of my Pokemon. Thunderbolt did about like 40, it looked like there. A little bit more than 40. Oh, man. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. We got Clops. I feel like we... Rock Slide Debond? We can figure out, I guess, what Blaziken it was. Did 103. Blaziken 3. Okay. Guaranteed. Meta did Earthquake, but Missy did like... Or he mashed. He mashed. But Thunderbolt definitely did more than 35. Yeah, it could have been Metaphor. Meta 5 and 7 don't have mash. Could have been 6. Could have been 4, 6. Probably 4 or 6, I'm guessing. Quick Claw and Bright Powder. It's actually unlikely to be Meta 4 because it would have always seen a Shadow Ball kill. Well, almost always. I mean, still could have been it, but it's more likely to be 6, I would think. The one we gave up. No, we gave up 7. Both kind of annoying Metagrosses with their spreads. Dusclops surely sees KOs, so I think we're just kind of free to... What if it's Dusclops 2? That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to get toxic with Ursaring. We could Ace, we could Rock Slide. I guess we would just start acing. We would get Guts Boost. Yeah, let's just Ace and Destiny Bond. Yeah, okay. Okay. Cut you down, buddy. 5th match. Psychic, slow and steady. Not taking Blaziken, although that would be an interesting partner for Missy. Yeah, if it was not a Psychic type, this would be a very interesting... I mean, I technically could take Blaziken. Indoor, it would draw the moves, and I could Shadow Ball, Earthquake, whatever. That would actually be kind of interesting. Because if Lottie's were there, I could just go Shadow Ball with Missy, probably. Yeah, most of the time. Man, Blaziken's interesting. With the speed. Ursaring hasn't really let me down, though. But if we had to face another meta, it would be really nice just to be able to Earthquake quickly with Blaziken. So I guess we would end up just like, what, Enduring and then... I guess T-Bolt takes out Slow Kings. It's kind of nice. Yeah, Endor being like a follow me is kind of nice, to be honest. Do we ever give up the 31 IV Ursa? Then we have to hit overheats. But we are fast. I feel like the speed kind of matters here. Oh, I kind of want the Blaziken. I'm not gonna lie. Blaziken 3 next to Lax. I can Endure for the Earthquakes. I am at risk of EQs, which is kind of annoying. But I feel like it's just like for example, that last round, I was like, oh, okay, they're both faster than me. I guess I hope they don't kill me. Like, if I'm afraid of T-Waves, I can always swap out to Lax. I think I do actually want to swap. I think it's just better. Going into Psychic, no phrase. Is there any Psychics that I actually would... Okay, hold on. I guess let me check Psychic Slow and Steady real quick, because there are a couple Psychics like Claydol that could be pretty annoying because I can't hit him with Lax. Gosh, if it was any other phrase, I would hit the swap button in a heartbeat. But Psychic is a little scary. So it is annoying too because like if I guess against Zam I would just Earthquake, right? I'm not actually 118 speed. I'm not actually faster. That is kind of annoying. And Double Edge just like straight up KO Gardevoirs, which is nice. Yeah, maybe I don't want the Blaziken. Can't be meta. Well, because... And Starmies are a little bit of a risk. Oh, nah, wait. Wait a second. How much does Mistress do? That's a roll. I'd have to Rock Slide or something. That's really annoying, too, because they could just KO me and outspeed me. I don't think I can accept this Blaziken. There's probably... Well, because I'm just worried about, like, situations where, like, let's say it's Alakazam 2, and then he Thunder Waves me, because it's slow and steady, instead of Psychicking me. Yeah. Oh, gosh, that's annoying. I could take one of these Psychics, though, potentially. Because of Lottie. I think in this round, it's better to not. Oh, I guess I could take Dusclops. That's kind of funny. I'm going to quit swapping. I mean, Blaziken could have been a play there with Endure. There's a Lottie. There's a Miltank. See, because right here, I guess Lottie would have seen a kill, wouldn't it have? But Miltank might not have. So, like, Miltank... Well, I guess... No, Miltank would have Earthquaked. This actually would have been super ideal. Right? Okay, Miltank doesn't see a KO, so that's really nice. So Miltank's gonna Earthquake if it has it. But he could counter, so I gotta be wary of that. So I might just double the Lottie. Although it is slow and steady, so he is likely to have T-Wave. So it's likely Lottie 6, which has T-Wave. Can't be Miltank 1. I guess it's likely Miltank 2. Which means it's not Lottie 7 or 4. Which means it's likely Lottie 5 or 6. Calm Mind could be annoying. Miltank 2 with the Focus Punch, though, I think I have to worry about that. Right? $61. If I Rock Slide? Is that... I guess... So... I guess I could just double edge the Lottie. Focus Punch Miltank... This Miltank actually is kind of annoying, though, because Focus Punch would be annoying for Lax. Although I guess I could just keep Earthquaking it. There's a Psychic type in the back. It's not another Lottie, but it could be like Claydol or something that's immune to Earthquake, which would be kind of annoying. And like Rock Slide does like nothing. So thankfully, I think Miltank would... None of them can attract, which is beautiful. No attract is on the table here. They could double target Missy, which would be kind of annoying. Gosh, is Miltank? Miltank actually, I think, is the bigger threat here. I mean, Dragon Claw Lottie is kind of annoying, right? Yeah, maybe not that much. Oh, they'll get there, Nico. They'll get there. You'll get there. Just a couple good drafts after round 9. Be cruising. Very likely be Miltank 2 here. Could be really any Lottie, to be honest. What do I do against Miltank 2? The Focus Punch is really annoying. Like, that's actually pretty annoying. But I just take out this Miltank. So Double Edge is going to do 70. Oh, no. Still 70. And I could T-bolt it for another 30. I kind of want to just do that. I don't know. I feel like this Miltank's going to be kind of annoying. And if it doesn't KO, I can just KO the next turn. Kind of like that. That's fine. Now, if Miltank Thunder Waves me, it's kind of annoying. Which, yeah. I could have switched into Lax there. Got the roll. Okay. It is Alakazam, which is fine. So I think I just go Double Edge on Zam, and then I would 3v1 the Lottie. So it could be either Lottie. We don't really know. It was Miltank 2, we know that. And then we just know that it's Lottie 3 or 4. Or sorry, Lottie 5 or 6. Bright Patter, Shell Bell. Yeah, we don't really know. Could we trick Alakazam? I mean, I'm doing nothing. I guess I could try to para the Lottie. And then if Ursaring actually misses out on the KO on Alakazam because of like Bright Powder or something annoying, then oh, I guess Shadow Ball is stronger. I guess I do have Shadow Ball with Mischievous. I always forget that. Let's just double it. Calm Mind. Okay, so we should be fine here. Dragon Claw. Okay. And we hit the Shadow Ball. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, Calm Mind Alakazam is Alakazam 2. And the Lottie Dragon Clawed, you actually figure out, I think it's probably 6. No. 5? Let's see. Let's see which Lottie this is. 76, 135. So it did like, what, 69? No, 59. So it is Lottie 5. Didn't Calm Mind. Interesting. Yeah, it is Lottie 5. Okay, no crit. Beautiful. Good job, Ursaring. That's why we keep the Ursaring around. He's just such a beast. He really is. Wait, what match are we on? 6th? Yeah, I missed my update. Okay. Let's see what to match this is. Go on. Steel. No phrase. This would be nice to have the Blaziken. Steel, no phrase, though. Can't take Alakazam into, like, meta. That's horrible. Lottie 5 is also just not good for us. We gotta keep the Ursaring. Although meta is obviously very scary. But Steel No Phrase is interesting. I feel like that makes meta more likely. Because there's a lot of no phrase metas. But a lot of the other steals I feel like have a lot of different stuff. And it could be Aggron 2. Or Aggron 3, I mean. No, we're not going to swap. Snorlax has only hit the field once so far. Registeel, there's that Nidoqueen. Oh gosh. Steel no phrase though, they're not gonna counter. Although Ursaring, Nidoqueen. Not Ursaring. Registeel. It would be really interesting to do that, what we were talking about last time, where I hit the Registeel. Like, maybe I just go Rock Slide, Double Edge, or sorry, Rock Slide Psychic, and then if I just... is that worth it, though, for it potentially being, like, Registeel 6 Superpower? I guess I just T-bolt the Registeel and Earthquake. That's probably the play. It is no phrase, so it's less likely to be Nidoqueen with counter. I guess if it countered, that's not the end of the world. But I like the upside of being able to, one, pair the Registeel, two, I can just get the KO on Nidoqueen here. If I don't, I can just Psychic the Nidoqueen next turn, Earthquake something in the back. Although I guess I could Rock Slide. No. Oh, I could Rock Slide Psychic. No, I'll just do Earthquake, T-Bolt. Do the basic play. Yeah, there's the Sludge Bomb. So it actually was Nidoqueen 1 again. That's funny. Oh gosh, crit though. Good thing I Earthquaked. Now Registeel's in range here. We don't get the roll. That's fine. Amnesia. That is actually perfect. We Earthquake and we just Psychic. No Focus Band. Beautiful. Hey, was that Nidoqueen 4 though? Or no, I guess that... Yeah, there's the Earthquake. So if Nidoqueen 1 countered, we would be gone. Is Superpower a different... Like, could it have been Nidoqueen 4 though? Because Superpower has different AI, I thought. I mean, I think we'd still be fine. Or Aggron switching into EQ. Yeah, sorry, buddy. You should not beat a hero. Although, wait, with Registeel having Amnesia, wouldn't that have to be Registeel 1? If it was Nidoqueen 1? Because it can't be Registeel 3. It was Steel No Phrase. So it'd have to be Registeel 1. Then we don't know what Aggron it is. 7th match. Flying. Weakening to the foe. Oh, this is like Charizard all day. Right? This is actually... we can like figure out what this is here. Flying, weakening. That is such a rare phrase to have. Well, first off, let's just look at the weakening, because that's actually going to limit more of the Pokemon, to be honest. So Charizard 1 or 2, which actually is kind of scary, right? Because does Charizard 1... No, it doesn't see a kill, okay. But we do put it into Blaze, and then it would kill. Oh, that's annoying. But we could just Rock Slide. Or Double Edge for the guarantee, which is probably what we would end up doing. Wow. And that's the only flying... No. Oh, Crobat. So very, very likely to be Charizard Crobat. Is Crobat 3 scary at all here? Wait a second. I guess... Because it's 6 IV. Would we ever just Rock Slide and T-Bolt the Crobat, I guess? T-Bolt the Crobat, Rock Slide? Because, like, Lax is fine into Charizard. Definitely not taking Registeel into a Charizard. Although Registeel into Crobat is kind of nice. We also don't want to let Charizard just boost up with his Dragon Dances. I mean, switching to Lax and Rock Sliding is pretty safe too. Yeah, we don't want to put Charizard 1 in Blaze. It could just Scary Face us too, which is kind of funny. We just have to hope Earth Ring hits a Rock Slide. Thankfully, we're thick fat. So, we know they're fires or poisons. So it wouldn't be Flareon. Wouldn't be Magmar. Wouldn't be Typhlosion. Wouldn't be Victory Bell or Weezing. We could see a Shuckle. A Rhydon. Rhydon is kind of scary for our team. You don't have a great way to hit it. Not that Registeel would help with that. And I don't want to take a Nidoqueen with just Sludge Bomb. Machamp is kind of scary too, to be honest. Machamp 1. It has Focus Band. No, we're not going to swap, but we are scared. That's an interesting phrase. It's on vacation till yesterday. Alright, and we are 6 IV Calc, right? Yeah. Fearow Umbreon. What? So that means it has to be Umbreon 2, and it has to be either Charizard or Crobat in the back, which Snorlax should roast. Although Screech is kind of scary. But Fearow, I think we outspeed and just KO. Which actually means I kind of want to just Rock Slide whatever is incoming and then just smack the Fearow, right? Yeah, that's actually kind of free. Or would I just double edge it? Well, how much do I care about this Umbreon, I guess is the question. Umbreon actually can't kill Missy, although it has Double Team. But I can just ace it. I can't flinch the Umbreon. Oh no, it has Synchronize, not Inner Focus. Versus Crobat. Double Edge actually is a straight up KO. So it's just Double Edge. Yeah, I guess on 1 it's not, but we're faster than 1. So if it lives, we can just hit it with Missy. Let's just Double Edge. When in doubt, Double Edge. No Focus Band. And it's the Zard. No Bright Powder. I think Umbreon. No, Umbreon is lefties. Bye-bye. Curse. Okay. So let's Double Edge and T-Bolt. We could get Synchroed, but it's kind of annoying. Let's Ace and T-Bolt. Yeah, Ace and T-Bolt should be good. T-Bolt gets it. Missy, you're too good. Easy money. And, you know, I gotta try to keep up with Logan here, okay? He just goes so fast. $147. Oh, I'm so glad that misclick did not cost me. There are so many matches. There's probably 5 matches, 4 or 5 that it would have cost me if I had misclicked on that turn 1. Okay, Mischievous is pretty nice. If you don't get the right partners for it, though, it's not ideal. And I just felt so safe taking it with Snorlax in the back, but there are plenty of teams where it doesn't really work with. Most notably when you cannot pick up a turn 1 KO, like by doubling up. Which is what could happen technically if I picked Arrow. There were times, like if I faced a Lottie, Which is why Earth Ring is so nice, because Double Edge just picks up KOs. And then once you're in like a 2v2 or a 3v2 or even a 2v2, you'd be so free just to like debond. But we are just doing one round today, even though it's a quick one. Well, somewhat. Like an hour. Don't know when we'll pick this up again, but we will soon. Maybe hit that 150. Maybe hit that 150. We'll see. So, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.